Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to study a part of biology known as organization of life. We are going to study this part of biology with questions and answers for a better understanding. The first question we have here says, the existence of life from unicellularity to multicellularity with complex forms that perform different functions is best described as dash. A. Organization of life. B. Osmosis. C. Phagocytosis. D. Hemolysis. In this question, the correct answer is A. Organization of life. This organization of life is the existence of life from unicellular organisms to multicellular organisms with complex forms that perform different functions. The next question says, which of the following is a level of organization of life? A. Cell. B. Tissue. C. Organ. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. There are different levels of organization of life. The cell is the first level, followed by tissue, organ, and system. So the cell, tissue, organ are different levels of organization of life. The next question says, which of the following belongs to the cellular level of organization of life? A. Bone. B. Heart. C. Amoeba. D. Xylem. In this question, the correct answer is C. Amoeba. Among these options, amoeba is an organism that belongs to the cellular level of organization of life because this amoeba has only one cell in it, but other options are not cells. Other options have many cells in them. The next question says, which of the following levels of organization of life is the most complex? A. Tissue. B. Organ. C. System. D. Cell. In this question, the correct answer is C. System. Among these options, system is the level of organization of life that is the most complex. The next question says, a tissue is characterized by dash. A. Cells of the same origin. B. Cells with similar structures. C. Cells with similar functions. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Research have shown that a tissue is a collection of cells that perform a common function, and the cells of a tissue originate or have a similar or the same origin. The cells of a tissue have similar structures and also similar functions. All these things are facts about a tissue. The next question says, the following belong to the tissue level of organization of life except dash. A. Xylem. B. Phloem. C. Blood. D. Paramecium. In this question, the correct answer is D. Paramecium. There are different things that belong to the tissue level of organization of life. This xylem is a tissue found in plants, so it belongs to the tissue level of organization of life. Phloem is also another tissue, and blood is also a tissue. But paramecium is not a tissue. Paramecium is a unicellular organism. The next question says, which of these levels of organization of life is the smallest? A. Organ. B. Cell. C. Tissue. D. System. In this question, the correct answer is B. Cell. Cell is the smallest level of organization of life. Studies have shown that when cells combine together, they will form a tissue. And when tissues combine together, they will form organ. So this cell is the structural and the smallest unit of life. The next question says, which of the following is true about xylem and bone? A. Both of them belong to the tissue level of organization of life. B. Xylem is an animal tissue, while bone is a plant tissue. C. Both of them belong to the cellular level of organization of life. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Both of them belong to the tissue level of organization of life. Xylem is a tissue found in plants and bone is a tissue found in animal. So these xylem and bone are tissues, and because of that, they belong to the tissue level of organization of life. The next question says, the following are plant tissues except dash. A. Xylem. B. Phloem. C. Blood. D. Parenchyma. In this question, the correct answer is C. Blood. There are different tissues found in a plant. One of them is called xylem. We have a tissue called phloem, and we have another tissue called parenchyma. But a plant don't have blood. Blood is a tissue that can be found in a multicellular animal. The next question says, which of the following organisms belongs to the tissue level of organization of life? A. Hydra. B. Rats. C. Rabbits. D. Sheep. In this question, the correct answer is A. Hydra. Hydra is an organism that belongs to the tissue level of organization of life. Research have shown that this organism called Hydra don't have organs and system in it. The next question says, the following tissues are found in a multicellular animal except dash. A. Blood. B. Bone. C. Xylem. D. Cartilage. In this question, the correct answer is C. Xylem. There are different tissues that can be found in a multicellular animal. One of these tissues is blood. Bone is a tissue that can be found in a multicellular animal. Cartilage is also another tissue that can be found in a multicellular animal, but this tissue called xylem is not found in an animal. It's a plant tissue. The next question says, the collection of tissues that perform a common function is best described as dash. A. Organ. B. Organelle. C. Phagocytosis. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Organ. An organ is the collection of tissues that perform a common function. There are different organs found in both plants and animals. The next question says, which of the following belongs to the organ level of organization of life? A. Epithelium. B. Heart. C. Hydra. D. Neuron. In this question, the correct answer is B. Heart. Heart is one of the examples of organ, and this heart belongs to the organ level of organization of life. Epithelium is a tissue, Hydra belongs to the tissue level, neuron belongs to the cellular level. But this structure called heart is an organ that can be found in a multicellular animal. The next question says, a set of organs which cooperate to carry out one of the vital functions of life is best described as dash. A. Organelles. B. System. C. Epithelium. D. Secretions. In this question, the correct answer is B. System. A system is a set of organs which cooperate to carry out one of the vital functions of life. Research have shown that a system comprises many organs. So when organs come together, or when organs cooperate, they will form a system. If this is the first time you are watching our video, if this is the first time you are joining this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you can study other topics that we have treated in many of our videos. In this channel, we make educational videos in the area of biology.